Okay, first topic of the day. And this is to all the supporters out there, because I call even the haters supporters, who be like, what's your relationship with your mom? My mom actually alley-ooped me this topic because I didn't know who bro was. Keith Lee. Now, if you don't know who Keith Lee is, he was an MMA fighter formerly, and he transitioned to a food critic. Basically, he goes,
Don't fuck with bro.
yeah, don't fuck with bro. Yeah, because bro knows some shit.
He gonna put
He'll put hands and feet on you. Yeah, my nigga gets he get active, so leave him alone.
I was wondering why they were saying don't fuck with bro.
Yeah, leave bro alone.
Hey,
bro,
humble though. So
he's so calm.
Yeah.
Make you kind of
them
the ones you gotta watch for. The loudmouth ones, they ain't about nothing. Them calm ones, you gotta watch. But yeah, for sure. So apparently he goes state to state, and he basically a food critic. He goes to restaurants, he tries out the food, he gives his reviews. He went viral in like 2020 or 2022. Bro got like 12 million followers or something crazy. So basically he goes state to state. He blew up when he went to Atlanta because he started going around all the black-owned restaurants, and he was like, damn, the customer service is shit. You know what I'm saying? So restaurants started seeing that. He was getting a following. They would invite him, hey, come to the restaurant. And, they'll try to do it up extra, normally more than what they would. So what he started doing was sending in decoys like, all right, I'm going to come in. But then he wouldn't tell them when and just like send you in. Hey, go get the food and tell me how the service was. And, they'd give some bullshit service. He'll put it out there and social media go crazy on him. Or they'll give great service and he'll give a review and then the restaurant a skyrocket. So he just went viral. I guess Ochocinco and what the fuck is his name? Shannon Sharp. She said Shannon Lee.
Hey,
Goofy ass. Shannon Sharp just had a clip talking about it. What'd you say?
Now, to piggyback on what you were saying, he also was giving praise to like the small businesses that was making good food that wasn't getting
that's
credit.
what I'm saying. So, he'll boost the restaurants up that's not really known. But go to the clip for the people who might not have seen it.
Critiquing of our restaurants and having people and talking bad about our goddamn businesses and like, dude, how hard it is,
and I get it,
for us to even get in the food industry and to have our own restaurant and so. Like, what are we doing?
Don't ask me to come to your house and then ask me what I think about it without asking me to give you my honest opinion.
Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for that.
A lot of these people, listen, a lot of these restaurants do DM him, ask him to come. But he wants to go on, a lot of times he wants to go unannounced and give people, that's what he is. He's a food critic. He's turned himself into a food critic. It's okay.
Are we turning himself into resume? What are the qualifications of being a food critic?
Go to a restaurant and do you like the food? Did you like the customer service? What was it like? Yes. What was the wait time like? That's all you got to do.
How about go do that at Maestro's? No. Go do that shit at Chris Roof. Go do it at Poppy Steak. Go do it at fucking Zuma. Go do it at goddamn whatever the fucking rest of them goddamn 5-star restaurants that everybody. Go do it at that.
Okay, so basically, Ochocinco was upset that he was giving bad reviews on black-owned businesses, even though the service was dog shit, and he was just giving an honest review, and these people asked for the review. Now, you was on the episode where we talked about black customer service not being the best, and them treating their own folks like shit, but we just supposed to not say nothing. So my question to the panel is, how do y'all feel about, number one, Keith Lee and what he's doing? And do you agree or disagree with what Ochocinco was saying?
First of all, Ochocinco, he sound like he turned on his white privilege. First of all, bye. You're rich. You're a celebrity. So quite naturally, when you go to these restaurants, you're going to get the echelon of the service. The bottom line is, like everybody said, these people invite him there to get their honest opinions and reviews. Food service these days is a hit and miss because it's like once you get a certain notoriety, everybody feel like you could just treat people any kind of way. No, I'm paying my money. People are paying a hard-earned dollars that they probably really don't even have in a moment to have a nice experience. We're going to go out on the town. I'm going to take you out, whatever. And you're getting bullshit-ass service, bullshit-ass food. And I'm going to just tell you, even back to myself, this is why I really started back cooking a lot, because the quality of food that I'm getting is not matching the money that I'm paying.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm trying to say? That's why I really just, like, I've always cooked, but this is why I, like, start cooking. Ochocinco, he's privileged right now because he's speaking from a different tax demographic. He's wrong. Keith Lee is not doing anything wrong. He puts his disclaimer out there. He's not trying to be malicious. He's not doing anything wrong. You guys are inviting him to your establishments. You guys are giving bullshit service, bullshit food. You got people waiting in the parking lot and this, that, and that. Like, what he's doing is actually honorable, because when he goes and he see people waiting in the parking lot for 2 and 3 hours, he's like, I'm not fucking with y'all until y'all serve these people. You know what I'm saying? And half of the food is bullshit anyway. I've been to Atlanta a few times, and I promise you, I ain't tasted no food that was good enough to write home mama about. I don't know what the hype is about. He's doing what he's supposed to do. People capitalize off of our people to get a certain stature, and that's what the problem is. Like, even the Milk and Honey people, I don't even know what the fuck they was. Who is Keith Lee? Who the fuck is y'all? And what is y'all even selling? What they sell there?
I ain't never heard of it.
I thought it was some fucking Bath and Body Works type shit.
Yeah,
I didn't even know. Like,
that's crazy that you say that, because I'd have been to Atlanta and
food is bullshit.
I don't remember anything about the food. All I remember is the party scene.
We went to a brunch. They ran out of crab legs. Not only did they run out of crab legs,
that's the whole reason niggas
they
went.
Was fucking the little smallest ones. I'm not even wasting my time doing that, eating that. Just give me the mashed potatoes or whatever. I went to another chicken spot. All that shit was so damn salty. I'm already big, baby. I can't afford to be doing no extra stuff. You feel me? Y'all trying to put me in a hospital.
You like, that's over with.
No. So I don't, it's more of like a social stature out there with the food places.
Right.
It's not even about the quality of the food, because I honestly haven't tasted no really good food out there. The Mexican food, trash.
Well, we from Cali, so you already know we got the best Mexican food in the world.
The man bubbled up, say trash.
Yeah.
That's
trash.
Trash.
Hey, that's crazy though, because when you travel, that's usually like a big key marker of what you remember. Like, damn, they had such and such that was good. I don't remember anything.
Wings.
And like, I went to Papa Do's and that shit was like, whatever.
But even Papa Do's, you can go to, I have the one in Arizona. That's not even nothing like that. I know they got wings and stuff like that, but Zaxby's, I like the regular places. I like the little regular
mom and pops,
like you got Chick-fil-A and stuff like that. I like Zaxby's.
For sure.
I had a good little salad from there and stuff like that, but everything else that they was talking about, I didn't agree with. But the Keith Lee dude, he's doing the people's work. He's staying true to himself. He's keeping it real. He's being honest. He don't want no accolades. He's putting his disclaimer out there. They're wrong. Everybody think just because you live in Atlanta, you supposed to be this, that, and that. Everybody get a restaurant because they have some type of name. The restaurant business is the hardest business to run.
For sure.
It's the hardest business to run. And most restaurants do not last over time. So when he goes out there and he's putting exposure on the restaurants that's really bullshit, that's why he's been talking about you ruin these people. No, these people businesses been bullshit. What he's doing is actually promoting the people that deserve the notoriety, these mom and pop shops that's actually out there putting in good work and quality food and putting them where they supposed to be, and not just getting customers because of who they are. They getting real. He's putting the people on a map that's really putting in the work because they got good food, and that's what I respect about him.
Right.
Absolutely. How you feel about it, Gigi?
I mean, I feel like he's giving what everyone wants. Like, I feel like we're living in a time where social media like pumps up every fucking thing, right? So he's like, let me do this and let me show the people what's real. Like, if a restaurant knows a celebrity's gonna come, of course they're gonna give A1 service. They're gonna give these videos and show, like, this is the quality. Yes, like we have the lights, we have the greenery, we have the signs. Like we're giving them lobster, we're giving them all this shit. But when it's like a realistic situation, like a person that's celebrating their birthday, for example, someone normal, and we're like, hey, like we want to get service and they're not coming to our table, like, yo, and then you give us like the scraps, like whatever's left over. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, like, just keep it real. Like, this is reality. This is like what we're dealing with on a daily basis. So, like, why is it such a big deal? You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. It's reality. So, for me, it's I don't know.
Yeah. Cut all that. How you feel about it, bro? That's real shit, though. That's real shit. It is reality.
What am I getting on, Ocho or him?
Nah, I mean either or. Like, how you feel about the whole situation? How you feel about what Ocho said, and how you feel about what he's doing?
I feel like what he's doing is not in the what he's doing is to my knowledge, it's not been in a negative space. Now, this has been the first time that it's getting big now because it's been in a negative space. Like I said, from my knowledge, he's been shining light on people that needs to be shining light on, like restaurants that's giving good food, giving good service, and he was exposing that. Like, and then now they're blowing up. So that blew him up also by exposing these, like you said, mom and pop shops or these other different places that's not getting the credit that they need. So now going to one of these different places and he sees bad service, quote unquote. How can you be mad at that? Who is gonna be mad at that? Because you go to any place and get bad service, anybody know you ready in there. You want your money back. You down there giving the food back. And nigga want everything that you supposed to get because y'all ain't serving me right. Like she said, you come in there, I'm waiting an hour. You got my family waiting an hour. Then you tell me the rest of the front. Like, no. Like, I'm saying that other than that, everything is bullshit. I feel Ocho, probably didn't do his homework enough. He probably seen this one clip of him going off right now, and now he's judging him off of that, like instead of knowing what his cause has been in the first place. So he doing right, you know what I mean? He ain't going out and doing nothing crazy. And everybody gonna critique food. Who don't? Any restaurant you go to, anywhere you go, you gonna be like, man, that shit was good or not. You gonna tell your homies, you gonna tell your friends, you gonna tell everybody. Only difference is now they telling social media. Hey, that shit was bullshit, but I went there. If y'all going there, that service, watch their service or watch this or that. And that's good for anybody because y'all need to tighten y'all shit up. Hella people then started coming out after him talking about how bad Atlanta's service been. I ain't been to Atlanta, so I can't say too much. So that's just how I see it, though. But any service that I've been around and it's bad, of course, I'm going to let people know, hey, they shit was bunk up there. That's on that. And that's the review. And people expecting tips. They expecting all type of shit. Your service bullshit, get the fuck out of here. I'm not even waiting an hour. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm gone. As soon as you tell me it's an hour.
Wait, nigga, what? I'm
over.
gone.
Yeah, it's over with. Yeah. Shout out Keith Lee, man. He out there doing the people's work. I guess people have been complaining about that in Atlanta, but nobody had a voice or platform big enough to expose it. So the fact that bro got 12 million followers, people was literally like, man, thank you, because this been going on for a while. Like you said, it's more of a social thing. It's like, okay, they got a social media following. They get a celebrity to come do a walkthrough like my girl Gigi said. We make it look good. They put it on their Instagram. And everybody thinks it's the best restaurant in the world. Meanwhile, everyday working class people come through, treat them like shit. They got to wait 2-3 hours. They getting the fucking scraps from the back. They're not getting this amazing service. Because I seen Ochocinco say, well, I ain't never had bad service.
Nigga, Ocho, you a fucking celebrity.
Nigga, you are a celebrity. You're not regular.
Did you see when Cardi B added in that even, she said that
Cardi B talked bad about it.
In Atlanta is trash, and she has to name drop.
Move your mic up.
She has to name drop when she wants to get food in Atlanta to get good service.
Right. Like bro is like the Batman of the food industry right now, because he got restaurants scared to death, number one.
They should be.
They calling him like, hey, please come review my food, thinking, okay, when he get here, y'all give him the works. But he's sending in decoys. Like, hey, I
think that's partly why they calling him in, because they don't want to know him popping up without knowing. So it's low key like a different, not the element of surprise. Because if they call him, they know when he coming. But if you don't call him, then it's like, okay, I send my decoys in and I pop up, and now y'all trying to treat me like royalty.
No, but this is what he's saying. Yeah. They're calling him to prepare, but he'll be like, I'm coming, but don't tell him when, and then send a decoy in.
Yeah,
and they'll treat the decoy like shit. So he's giving them real reviews.
He's not even really sending no decoys, like no covert operation. He's just sending his family in to get regular service. You know what I'm saying? And I get
because I know if I come in there, you're gonna treat me different.
I get that's a decoy, but at the end of the day, it's like what they asking is not no outrageous stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just regular service.
But this is my thing to Ochocinco, and this was what we talked about on another episode. If we can't review our own food, who can? Because imagine if this was a white person doing this.
Oh, baby, y'all
niggas would be BLM'd out the game. Imagine if this was a Hispanic or Asian person doing this. So if we can't even review our own kind and hold our own kind accountable, who can? Niggas just supposed to be able to get away with anything?
That's what they
niggas
do.
Customer service be garbage. Bar sewer. Facts. We done talked about it on this show. Niggas be having attitudes. These bitches be having attitudes. Y'all don't be knowing what the fuck going on with your own business. Shout out to the black businesses who do have they shit together, because bro do big them up and he do bring them publicity. So if you kept your shit on point around the clock, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Right.
Send your decoy, send whoever you want. We got good service. We got good food. You ain't got to worry about it. But shout out to bro. I think, I'm not riding with Ochocinco on this one. That was
Ocho.
He jumped off the deep end.
We fuck with you, Ocho, but you wrong, man.
Nah, because wrong on this.
He going off his own perspective. He ain't looking at it from nobody else's point of view. At the end of the day, they be saying like, well, they might have had a bad day that day or this and that. It don't matter. When you cover customer service, you can't have no bad days. At the end of the day,
it's all how you train.
It don't matter. When you customer service, you're customer service.
No, that's what she's saying, the training.
I know, but even if you training.
When I was 16, I got a job at Vons.
Put your mic up.
Like, your like average store, right? I went to a customer service academy for Vons.
Right.
Okay? So they grilled in me. When someone comes up to you, I went 3 weeks to a customer service. I'm 16. I'm trying to just get a job to get some money. They put me through a whole customer service training for a month. Okay? And they were like, when someone comes up to you at the store and they want to know where they can find X, Y, and Z, you need to let them know, how can I help you? If you see someone wandering like, oh, like, I don't know what I'm looking for. Hey, how can I help you? Oh, I'm looking for jalapenos. Okay, it's on this aisle. I'll walk you over there. We had extensive training. I'm 16, mind you, for a month on customer service. Vons.
They trying to drill that shit in your head.
At the end of the day, though, this all I'm saying.
But I'm telling you, it was
training.
It was so pivotal for them, Vons, and this is why they're so successful, because customer service. If you walk into Vons or Pavilions and you ask a worker, "Hey, I want to find like this pepper," and they're like, "Oh yes, let me walk you over here. It's on aisle blah blah blah," because they have had extensive training. What I'm trying to tell you is,
Vons for sure know where everything at. Oh God,
I ain't saying they don't know where everything.
Workers know where everything.
100%.
But I've dealt with people that didn't give a fuck about like.
But that's
that acknowledging that. I didn't been in Vons and people didn't really give a fuck. They be like, man, I'll 10. Like, man, it don't be nothing.
But this is the nature. We gonna sum it up to this. Everybody want quality service on microwave time. You want a gourmet meal on a 10-minute little service. It don't work like that. Everything takes steps. It's about it. People are more into quantity now instead of quality, and that's what the problem is.
It's no excuse for bad customer service.
It's not.
Right.
The same way you don't make an excuse for an NBA player to go out and get paid millions and don't do what he's supposed to do. It's no excuse. If you're here for customer service, you give good service. Matter of fact, you give great service. Go the extra mile of your service. You don't.
That's not what's happening.
But that's my point though.
Right.
That's what he's saying. Like people wake up and be like, I'm having a bad day, so I'm gonna give bad customer service.
Right.
When you could have came here Wednesday and got good customer service, and I came on Friday and you feeling some type of way. It does not matter how you feeling.
But
Your job is to
society
cater
is so
to that.
weak now.
But it
Like,
doesn't matter.
At the end of the day, what was when we were having our regular jobs, they said, leave your personal shit at home and you got to do what you got to do at work, right?
You got to separate.
But now everything's aligned. So they have to think about your mental health because we had COVID because of all of this bullshit. So now we're softening motherfuckers now to like not do their work. So they're doing half-ass shit.
We're going to get into that.
My whole point is about these bullshit restaurants. There's no excuse for bad customer service. To end of that for me, is what I'm saying. It does not. I don't give a fuck about COVID. I don't care about none of that shit.
But that's
there
what
is
it
no
is
excuse.
at the end
That's
of
a
the
fucking.
day.
Everything is an excuse. You come to work. You know what you're here for 8 hours.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Keith Lee. My mom is your fan, bro. So shout out to you. You feel me? She got us talking. She was on our ass like, how the fuck you don't know who Keith Lee is? Like, she was offended. So shout out to bro. He's doing God's work. He's doing the people's work. Black people, we got to get it together. And Ocho, I don't know what the fuck you was on, but if we can't critique our own, we can't clean up our own backyard, who can? Because if any other race was to say this about niggas, y'all would be crying racism.
Yeah.
So make it make sense. You and niggas customer service do be trash. I'm talking about from barbers to restaurants. Niggas be having attitudes. Niggas don't be on time. All type of shit. Hairdressers. But shout out to the ones who is, because he does big them up and bring them business. He does not do this with a malicious intent from what I can see. So shout out to Keith Lee.